I can tell you that Michael Shrewsbury is one of the best young coaches in the country. He didn't mean to do this, but he looked down at me a few times in the second half. And he kind of looked at me and he said, just wait, in a couple of years, let's get a rematch. And it wasn't anything negative. It's just that, he's got a new team. He's got a lot of good young players. And look, they did a lot of really good things. In the first half, they out toughed us, they out physicaled us. They had 9 offensive rebounds to our 10 defensive rebounds. They beat us to 50-50 balls. They beat us making one-on-one plays. And he just does a great job. The stuff they run is hard to guard. But I thought that we played so we played great second half defense. They were a little tired. I thought offensively we got what we wanted. We got really good looks. I thought we shared the ball really well. So it's a good win. Look, Notre Dame is a historic program, and in the ACC, and it's a good win for our league. We have a chance now to play a very, very tough, hungry St. Bonaventure team that will be playing tomorrow like it's their chance to it's their bid for the NCAA tournament. I told my guys that, in a sense that they've been looking forward to this tournament and getting a chance to play against the 3 teams that came to their town or their state. And so this is a game that they're going to play tomorrow like they're fighting for their NCAA tournament lives. So, and last thing I'll say is that I hope that I was a good senior manager when Coach Smith was a freshman at Boston College. I hope he remembers me fondly. I hope I wasn't too mean to him when he was just a young one. But I'm so proud of Mark for the job that he's done as a coach. Brilliant.
Maybe tonight from your point guards, 25 points, 10 assists, only 2 turnovers. You put 8 in the starting lineup. Trey has his best game off the bench. Just wasn't good for this team when you can have the league go and play for all 40 minutes.
Tremendous. It's been a great. They've been great competition all summer and fall. They've been pushing and pulling each other. We're gonna have a good point guard out there at all times. They both got to improve defensively for us to have a chance to be, to do what we want to try to do. But they're both brilliant shooters. They're both winners. And obviously they played great tonight.
We don't want to jinx anything in November, but it's been pretty consistent in terms of the outside shooting, 45% tonight. What changes for this team if you get that type of spacing with the depth and the freshness that you've always obviously instilled at Auburn?
Well, I mean, obviously, if you got to guard us in the perimeter, it opens up driving lanes and opens up Janai Broom on the inside, Jalen Williams on the inside, and Dylan Cardwell, and so we have. I just think we've had great spacing, and we're getting open looks. And that's what you want as a coach, is to try to get a feel for how the other teams are going to guard. It does look like in November this team's got an idea of what we want to try to do offensively so far.
And my question is, you kind of touched on Notre Dame and their youth. What were your thoughts on Marcus Burton? I know you didn't shoot the ball well tonight, but I just wanted to wonder if you talked
About Notre Dame?
Marcus Burton in particular.
Oh man, love Burton. I mean, what a game he had against Niagara. And then he played against a cagey veteran at Western, Carolina. He's special. He's a special player, a special competitor. I think Notre Dame is what they run, that 5-out stuff. Obviously, it's hard to guard. On the defensive end, they're St. Bonaventure is going to be really hard to get to the basket on. They're so solid. They're so athletic. They're so fundamentally sound, and their speed and athleticism and their physicality and toughness, could bother us a little bit tomorrow. But look, this Notre Dame team they're going to be a really good team. They've got really good young players. It's hard against just an older team.
Coach, congratulations on the win. Speaking specifically on Aiden, just 3 games in, hitting big shots in the neutral side against Baylor in the second half, keeping you guys in the lead for the most part until the end, and now he's doing this in New York City. Like, what impresses you the most about a freshman point guard wanting to be composed and not rush?
Yep, both Aiden and Trey are incredibly hard workers. They really are. And they're great shooters. And Aiden has got, he's got some special now. I mean, he gonna make some tough ones. He's gonna make some 4-point plays because he's gonna come off that screen. It doesn't take him long to get it off. And every time he shoots it, we think it's going in. So, and now what's gonna happen is, as a result of that, he's gonna see a certain kind of coverage. And they're not gonna give him that. They're gonna make him do something else. And so now it's my job to get him to do this something else and take what the defense gives us.
Bruce, you said in your opening statement, you felt like they were more physical, hustling more in the first half. Second half, big difference, big change there. I'm sure you said the magic words at halftime, or what was the difference?
I think the magic words were said by the players in the sense that this is their team. And we'd given up 33 points. 71 is kind of what our magic number is. And so, we kind of put it on that. We knew what we had to hold, those guys down to in the second half. I think the players obviously were the ones that understood that they just got Notre Dame would play with greater effort and energy than I thought we did.
All right, one last in the back.
Coach, was that Athletes for Israel that welcomed you guys out onto the court?
It sure was.
What did that mean to you specifically and the guys? Because I know it's down in Auburn what kind of impact they've had and what you've had to us as students, but in general, what kind of impact did that have on you?
Yeah, well, Athletes for Israel is an amazing organization that I'm blessed to be on the board with the founder, Daniel Posner. And as a way of combating anti-Semitism, Daniel has made it his life's work to bring athletes and different teams and different people over to Israel and just experience it and see firsthand the lies and all the falsehoods they're saying about colonization or about apartheid and things like that just aren't true. Now, we don't tell them, we just show them. And so he helped bring our Auburn team over there 2 years ago. And I was kind of hoping that I could come to Brooklyn as a Jewish basketball coach and maybe get a little bit of love from some of the folks here in Brooklyn. It worked out great. We know tomorrow St. Bonaventure is going to bring a boatload of people. It's a great tournament. What 2 really good games. The first game was really close and a great basketball game. And then the second game was close. And then we opened it up a little bit. We showed we played good basketballs. Let's just see if we can keep getting better.
2 questions from Zoom. Greg.
Yeah, we'll go to Brian Matthews first.
Hi, Bruce. You challenged your team this week to play better second half defense. Are you pleased with their response?
Yeah, I mean, they did respond. They did. I think part of it is if you look at Notre Dame, they don't have great depth. And so they had some guys playing some heavy minutes. I kept he tried to go to his bench a little bit, keep those guys fresh. But I thought with as hard as we played, I thought we did a good job of wearing them down.
Is that it? Any more questions?
I got nothing else. I think we're good.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you guys. Yeah, thanks.